Hello everybody, this is Emortic here and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Last time we made our way through Mt.Cornet. This time, we're at the end. We're headed straight to the Spear Pillar. That's where we're going. That's where we're here. And we have two grunts immediately in our way. What a surprise. Not very much a surprise, though, considering we've gone through a whole bunch of grunts on the way here, so of course there are more. And if you guys think I sound a bit different, I put my mic back on the boom arm. My mic is now back on the boom arm, so which means my audio should be a lot clearer and a lot better, and which means I should be louder. Which will have to be fixed in post, because my audio's never balanced, ever. Because, you know, why have balanced audio? That's no fun. I could just fix it in post. More work for me. Yay. Something huge is going to happen. I think. Maybe. Right? Don't meddle around, of course. You're going to, aren't you? That's why the two of us will team up and take you down to the ground. You could try, Team Rocket Grunts. But from what I've seen, you guys aren't really pulling your weight, like, at all. As stated, you guys aren't pulling your weight that much, ever. I mean, come on. I'm at the Spear Pillar, and we're fighting Stockies and Dustoxes. Game Freak. Why did you make these decisions? No one will ever know. Why Game Freak does the do the things they do ever. So I just got back from Anime NYC. That's what's been going on with me. It was fun. It was my first time at Anime NYC, so I was a little bit nervous. I also had to took the train for the second time in my life, and I learned how to use the train because my friends were there to help me out to figure out how trains work. So that was fun. Trains aren't actually that bad. Trains are actually pretty comfortable for the most part. It was, the only thing that bugs me a little bit, if you sign in as a guest, and if you get your ticket through a guest, and if you don't get the email, and if you don't make an account, and if you don't get an email, you have to buy another ticket, because you didn't get the email for your thing. Or you didn't download it, because I was a very smart person, and I didn't think that I had to do that, so I had to buy like 3 separate tickets, because I'm dumb. So that was a little bit of a waste of money, but that's okay. That's fine. I wasted a whole bunch of money at Anime NYC. I got a whole bunch of posters. There was a lot of good art. There was a lot of good art in Artist Alley. It was super good. And it was packed, but it wasn't so packed that you couldn't move around, you know? Like, sometimes we get stuck in traffic, especially in the exhibition hall or the dealer's room in Artist Alley, but for the most part, it was moving pretty well. It was more packed on Saturday than it was on Friday, which I guess is to be expected, because more people are free on Saturdays than on Fridays. But yeah, I had a good time. Me and my friends were going. Me and my friends went. It was a birthday present for my friend. Now, I am more into anime than both of my friends. However, there was some gaming stuff there. Heavy Slam. With its heavy body, the more the user outweighs the target. I don't know how much you weigh. I don't think Bronzor or Bronzong weigh all that much. So, I'm just gonna not learn that. But we all had a good time. It was fun. We didn't really go to any panels or anything. I kind of wish there was one thing I kind of wanted to do that we didn't do. Hold on, let me get back to the... I'm over here talking about NYC while some cool things about to happen in, this game. So let's leave that for now. Let's go back to the conversation a bit later and focus on what's happening now at Spear Pillar, because this is the coolest part of the game, in my opinion. Well, that was just pathetic. We're just gonna let you pass so you can get pulverized by our boss. Yeah, well, you guys are pretty pathetic. You fought me with 3 unevolved Pokemon. I don't think that are level, like, 10 levels below me. Now, as much as I would like to be here and listen to the music, I don't want to get copyrighted by Nintendo, because Nintendo would 100% probably do that. I don't want to do that. I have Moo Moo Milk? You know what? Let's use that. I haven't used this for anything. Now, that the grunts are over, I'm going to keep these two out in front, I think. That's what I think. Also, I have the window open, which I probably shouldn't have the window open while I'm recording. So if you hear cars or anything in the background, it's because I have the window open. Because, you know, sometimes I like to let fresh air into my room. Anyway, enough stalling! Now, all will end, and everything will begin. With this red chain, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me, Dialga, the mythical Pokemon, and the Master of Time! I get so giddy during this part, because this is like my favorite part of the entire game. I'll be quiet. Look at him in all his majesty! This will bring about the destruction of all things. With everything gone, there will be no fighting and no strife. Can you feel time distorting? Only I can choose to stop it. Dialga, the Pokemon that rules over time. I love this part. This is the mythical Pokemon that created Sinnoh. Or if you played Pearl, it's Polkio. Dialga, the ancient deity of time. Go, yes, that's what he said, totally. This world cannot be molded into the ultimate world I seek. It's far easier to create an entirely new world than to change this one. A new world in which I am the ruler of all things. I shall become a deity. Cyrus? I don't think that's gonna pan out like exactly as you want it to. You don't think you could just run off now, do you? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Before this point, you probably want to save. I probably should have mentioned that, or you could save right now. I'm not going to because I'm recording, and if I save and the recording messes up, I won't be able to go back. So, I'm gonna risk it and not save. Instead, I'm just gonna go straight for it. There's no need to rush. I can understand you want to battle our boss real bad, but you have to go through me first. After all, you made me look bad more times than I care to remember. And I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. I don't think you're wearing gloves. Hold on 1 second. Don't you start the party without me? Well, if it isn't the little boy who ran off crying at Lake Acuity. Did you get any tougher since then? We'll beat 2-on-2. We'll beat you 2-on-2. I forgot the U part. Welcome to another one of the coolest fights in the game. I say that, but they both start off with a Bronzor. Come on, Mars and Jupiter. You're making me look bad here. I'm in their level 41. So that isn't too bad, but also I have a Mamoswine here. These guys have Levitate, so Dig won't do anything. So we're going to switch out to Sabbath and Foul Play, and or use that other move, which I think is Nightshade. That I have. As I said like 50 times this is my favorite part of Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. In all 3 games. I've never played Pearl. I have played Platinum and Diamond. And this is the favorite part of the game. In my opinion. This is my favorite part of the game. I just think this part was done so well. Especially at Platinum. This part was amazing at Platinum. The build up to this is so good. This whole... Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to close my window because apparently people running around doing the grass. Which means, yeah, as much as fresh air is a good thing, I would possibly not like to have my recording have a whole bunch of stuff in the background. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Which is rough considering they have more Pokemon than this. I mean, Bite does more, thankfully. What is Sabbath again? Is Sabbath a physical attacker? Even then, I think we've done this before. I don't know why Foul Play does so little. And if you give a Krokorok or a Crocodile Foul Play, the Pokemon's amazing. Okay. I could Foul Play the other Bronzor. Here's my thought process, right? If I Foul Play the other Bronzor, we'll get rid of a Psychic Steel type. However, if I now switch into Mamoswine and then get rid of the Stunk Tank, we won't have to worry about the Stunk Tank poisoning any of our Pokemon. I think that's the best thing I can do right now. It does have Flamethrower. I forgot about that. We should be okay as long as we are slower. However, just because we're slower doesn't mean we won't survive. Okay, and we're gonna dig Skunk Tank. Because if we get rid of that other Bronzor, Perugly's gonna come out. And then having both Perugly and Skunk Tank out at the same time is not a good thing. We're actually fast due to the Skunk Tank. That's actually a surprise. You're saying Mamoswine is a pretty slow Pokemon. Well, thankfully the Reflect and Light Screen wore off. Okay. This fight isn't as easy as the fights leading up to this point. They're putting up a semi-fight. Okay. That's actually gonna hit me. No! She went for the Munchlax? That's interesting. I don't know why she did that. And then hit for the Gyro Ball. I mean, that's also super effective, but that's not gonna do a lot. Considering it's it's Gyro Ball and it's a Bronzor. Now, Colin, hear me out. As much as getting rid of the Bronzor would be a good thing, now she has Perugly. Now both of these Pokemon, both of their aces are out at the same time, which is never a good thing. I didn't want to deal with both of them out at the same time. Because that could lead, I've had, at least in the original Diamond, I've had nightmares about this fight. This whole area was deadly. Because if you get Skunk Tank and Perugly out at the same time, oh boy, are you in for a bad time. Actually did a lot. But yeah, you're in for a really bad time in the original. Because then after this fight, you have to fight the boss man himself. Ooh. That's okay. And in the original, you could not save before Cyrus. You had to save beforehand. And then you would have to fight both of the Mars and Jupiter. And if you fought them and you lost, you'd have to fight them again. And then you'd have to fight Cyrus. And then if you lost against Cyrus, who was also a hard fight in the original, well then, you'd also have a bad time. You'd have to fight them again. So yeah, this part in the original was super difficult. I feel like I didn't need to close combat the Perugly there. I feel like that was a little overkill. But it's a... I wanted a guarantee kill on that Perugly. Because... oh boy. If we let that Perugly do anything... it could not have a... it could end up really bad. Do I switch out? I am at full health, but I am weak to the typing of the gold bat. We haven't, let's bring out Queen. We haven't seen Queen in a while. You know, I was gonna bring out Sphinx, but we've used Sphinx in a more recent fight than we have used Queen. Also, this might be a shorter episode than others. This might be a longer episode than others. It all depends. Now, I really hope... because, I'm probably just gonna exclusively have this part as the legendary part where we get this stuff out of the way. So this might be short, might be longer. It depends how long it takes to catch Dialga. That's the one thing I'm really worried about. Because if I can't save, in case the recording messes up, then what happens if I can't catch the Pokemon? I mean, it's not like I'm very far. The last save is very far. I'm glad I saved where I did. I would have... the only annoying thing is I would have to fight everyone again. But that isn't too difficult. Also, why are you missing all the time, Queen? Come on. There we go. It shouldn't be too bad. We should be okay, though. I did get a whole bunch of Ultra Balls, I think. Did I? Oh, no. I didn't check. I hope I did. I hope I have enough Pokeballs. If not, we might not be for a good time here. Sheesh! How should I should have done that fighting myself! I can't speak. You've toughened up, but you're no match for our boss. So you say, but we beat your boss once already. Hey! Perfect timing! The evolution of our Bronzor into the one, the only. Wait for it. Bronzong! He's actually smaller than I expected. He's not as big as I thought he was going to be. One caused a meteor storm when it was dug up out of construction after 2,000 years of sleep. Your height is... I don't know why I'm saying his height. Block? What does block do again? I do not remember. Sorry about that. I'm back. My sister just came home. Block. These are presence targets. To escape. I don't really need this. Oh, hold on. Wrong person. Huh. My Pokemon are tough, right? I can get even tougher. But you know, that's it for us. We've hit the wall. John, I'll help you with this. Hey, John. This is it. It's your show now. It's your show now! There we go. That's a better. Oh, Dialga. This is... fantastic! Beautiful! It's the creation of a new galaxy! My new world! What? Oh, I'm getting such bad nostalgia flashbacks right now. The red chain, it crumbled away to nothing? But why? I would Mesprit, the Pokemon of Lake Verity, appear by your side. But never mind that. It's all destroyed. My galaxy is gone. I won't allow this. I will capture those 3 again and craft another red chain. But before I even think about that, I'm going to completely crush you. Here we go, guys. The final Cyrus boss fight. And he's starting off with Honchko, and you know we're starting off with a Mamoswine. This isn't actually that bad, considering I have an Ice-type move. I'm not sure how much this is going to do, though. Oh, one-shot. I'll take that. Okay. I know it's super effective, but I was not expecting the one-shot, and stab, but I was not expecting the one-shot. Gyarados is next. Alright, Sphinx, it's your time to shine. That's right. All my team counters his whole team. Not entirely. Well, this Gyarados might be a little rough to deal with. Because I don't think Sphinx... We both got intimidated. I probably should have sent out another Pokemon first. I could Volt Switch, but I don't think that's going to help. Also, my moveset on Sphinx isn't very good. I need to see if I can get like a heart. Use a heart scale or something to use a better move. Pearl didn't KO, but we got Pearl. Yep, it has Earthquake. That's exactly the reason why this Gyarados is so scary. It has coverage. But thankfully, it missed. Here we go. Also, level 50. That's crazy. Who knows? Weavile's up next. And of course, the one and only Inferno. Will be the one to deal with this. Also, is that... No, sorry. I was just looking over at my OBS, and I thought that, like, there's a little black on screen. I don't know if that's just me going insane. Really? That... I guess I've never encountered a Weavile before. This is the strongest Pokemon. Flame Wheel is stab. However, close combat does more. Flame Wheel... Let's go with Flame Wheel. Although close combat would have probably KO'd. Yeah, I should have went with close combat. That's okay. That's fine. He has Dig. You know, the problem is I'm faster. I'm sure I'll taunt. I won't be able to do anything else. That did more than I thought I was going to do, but that's fine. He doesn't have Earthquake, thankfully, and I am faster, so this next one should take him out. No problems at all. Alright, Weavile. Inferno, level 50, our second level 50. Crobat. Queen, get out there. Show Cyrus and his Crobat that they are no match for us. I admit that you have pushed me to this extreme. Really? Because I swear Weavile was your ace Pokemon, and you have a Quick Claw on her Crobat, but why? He missed Cross Poison, which probably would have been really deadly if it hit. That actually didn't do a lot. That did not do as much as I thought it was going to do. Okay, here. I'm gonna try Hydro Pump. No, that didn't do a lot. The only risk is getting poisoned here. Well, we should be fine. Hydro Pump should be enough to KO. Yes. I was gonna be like, oh, and a crit? Okay, okay. Probably would have been fine without the crit, to be honest. But that's fine. That works out. That works out. Everything worked out in the end. And with that, the Cyrus fight, our last Cyrus fight, is over. I won't accept this. The power spoken of in mythology. I didn't just make it obey me. I made it my own. What is truly the ultimate to you? What do you consider perfection? The most important thing. What shines the brightest? Telling you is meaningless, but I will not give up. I will become a deity one day, and I will make the ultimate mine! And with that, folks, I can't move. Did my controller die? Oh, no. Oh, I was like, hold on. I can't do anything. Dialga, the master of time. It's impossible to tell if it's enraged or saddened. But to me, Dialga appears to... Oh, wait. That's Rowan. Sorry. I thought that was Dawn. Was Dawn speaking at first, or was that... Oh, that's Rowan. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ron. I didn't mean to do that to you. But to me, Dialga appears to be waiting for you, John. It seems to be challenging you as a test. Go on, John. Face up to Dialga. Listen to its heart. Understand its thoughts. Dialga's out of control after being dragged out by the red chain and forced to use its power. Dialga seems to be trusting you to stop it. Rowan, how can you tell that? Just by going over there? John, I ran into Colin a little while ago. He said that he believed in you. He said that you could get the job done. I feel the same way. Please help that Pokemon. It's suffering from being dragged out by Team Galactic. Alright, guys. Dialga, the man himself, is a Steel Dragon type, if I recall. Inferno's not at good health right now. Alright, so I need to be careful to not accidentally do way more damage than I need to this guy. Otherwise, we're going to be doing all of this again, which I kind of don't want to do. And so I'm going to risk... Do I risk saving here? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to risk saving here. I know it's not a good idea. But we're doing it, because I really don't want to do any of that again. Alright, guys. It's time to face the God of Time. I love this part. This is so cool! As much as my gripes are about this remake and a lot of things that they've messed up and I'm really sad about what they've did with this game, there are still some cool parts to it, you know? I'm gonna Ice Fang you. Roar of Time right off the bat? I'm glad I saved, because I don't... This might take more than one try. Wow. One-shot Mamoswine. That's insane. What? I know Roar of Time's strong. But a one-shot? Really? That did nothing. We're doing it again. Close combat's too risky. Ancient Power. Okay, he has coverage. He's throwing some fossil at me. But that's alright. I'm part fighting type. So that isn't super effective. Alright. Slash? That was a crit? Sure. Flame Wheel. Please don't kill. This might... Oh! Okay. I was like, I didn't actually see how much health he had left. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys. How many Ultra Balls do I have? Do I have any Ultra Balls? I have 5 Ultra Balls! Why do I have 5 Ultra Balls? Where do all my Pokeballs go? Why do I have nothing? We have 42 regular Pokeballs. I should have tried a Quick Ball. But, you know, well, this is going to be an interesting... This might take a while. This might take a few resets. Not even Wait. He has flash cannon, okay. I'm gonna wait for Inferno to get KO'd, switch into Sphinx, and then Paralysis. And then use Thunder Wave to get a Paralysis off. Or I could use Hypnosis. Hypnosis is probably the better bet with Queen, actually. Here goes another Warp Time. Okay, this will give me a free turn. Even though Inferno is going to get... He's gonna faint. We're gonna... Oh, I don't have Hypnosis. Who do I have Hypnosis on? I thought I had Hypnosis on someone. I have a Bronzong. Okay, Bronzong. Your first fight as a member of the team. You're gonna be using Hypnosis, and I really hope it hits. Please. Yes. Okay, he's asleep. How close is he to struggling? I don't know how many points Roar of Time has. 1, 2, 3. No! You can't do that to me, game! Ow! I hit my desk. Come on! We had it! 1, 2, 3. Yes! We did it! We've got him! First try, first attempt. Let's go. Dialga, the temporal Pokemon. It has the power to control time. It appears in the Sinnoh region myths as an ancient deity. Would you like to give Dialga a nick? No. I would never like to nickname Dialga. I'm gonna send you to the box. And with that, we have caught the God of Time. Why did he look like that? He looks so weird. He's like, oh, like what? Why does your mouth look like that, Rowan? That looks so weird. Anyway, John, I don't know how you were magnificent. Truly, you were incredible. I've lived for 60 years, but I've never been thrilled like this before. Since the last time the professor did a lot of research, he became very concerned about you, John. So he came out to a place as treacherous as this. John, I'm so glad you're safe. Let's go home. I feel like my Dawn voice has regressed as this playthrough has gone on. I feel like my Dawn voice is just gotten worse every time I've used it. No one has the right to take away anyone's future or anyone's world. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.